Well, it's Wednesday. So I don't think most everybody that's a member knows I was in the hospital till what, like 8 o'clock last night. So don't expect high energy, high volume of stuff. I almost didn't do this because I feel like shit. But I did tell Jared to tell everybody I was doing it. So I was like, it'd be kind of a shit thing to do, don't you think? So it is cold, guys. Like this is a no joke, out of character type of unusually cold winter storm that has blown through. It is 30 39 degrees. It was 42 degrees. But that's what that's telling me. It was 42 degrees at 4 p.m. and it was blowing so hard. It's snowing up at Nico's house. There was hail and spitting sleet where my daughter was doing Pilates. And it is so windy that I can hear my garage door flexing. So it is cold. But yeah, I was in the hospital till like 8 p.m. last night. I didn't get anything filmed today. So don't expect to see 3 videos a day. Just you're not getting that. You're gonna get maybe 1 video a day because I gotta spread out all that content because I got news for you. I'm uncomfortable just sitting here. So let you guys know I've got diverticulitis, and it's an infection in the intestines. So yeah, it is unpleasant. Sitting isn't gonna affect it. Where is my MacBook? I need to prioritize this device so we don't lose internet. I was just telling you, Mark, I have diverticulitis and it came back, and I have an infection and I'm back on antibiotics, and the antibiotics they give me, the side effects of the antibiotics you have to take for it are every bit as bad as the actual thing. I mean, the antibiotics won't kill you. Diverticulitis will kill you if you don't take care of it. But yeah, I wanted to get ahead of it. So I went to the emergency room because it was past time that I could get an appointment with my primary care. So I went to the emergency room at like 1 yesterday, and I was there for 7 hours. So, and they got me seen pretty quick. I was in the waiting room, but I got seen pretty quickly. So I spent a lot of time in the waiting room. So yeah, it's unseasonably cold. It's cold. It's colder than I've seen it in San Diego for a long time. Like I said, it's snowing at Nico's house. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can. And like, oh well, Nico doesn't live in San Diego. Nico doesn't live that far from where I'm at. Like, yeah, it's like an hour 15, something like that, kind of drive. But it's not that much higher of an elevation. It's higher, but he's he's well under 5,000 feet, which is typically where you see snow, and he's got snow at his place. Am I going to have surgery? Probably, probably. I have a bunch of testing and stuff. So here's the thing. So I didn't tell the paying members this because I kind of wanted to have something to talk about here before we got into the knife stuff. Um, the the Department of Defense has cut back on spending for military health care to the point where you can't get shit done. And they're like, "Oh, you got to go out. You got to go out and you got to be seen out in town." The problem is those companies, those providers, they don't want to see TRICARE customers because they don't get paid for shit. So what happens is you try to get an appointment, and they're like, "Oh, well, you got to have all this," knowing that you can't provide that. And they're like, "Well, no, we have to have all this information. You've got to tell HealthNet, Federal Services that they have to provide us this info." And HealthNet's like, "We don't provide that info. They have to request it through these channels." And then you go back and you tell the provider that, and they're like, "We don't do that." And so you're just your referral just dies right there. Like, well, we're not doing it. And then you get another referral, and it's the same thing. So yesterday when I had my CT scan, they saw something on the CT scan, and they're like, "Well, here's the thing. We see what could be a mass." Now that it's critical, and they're like, "You might have cancer. There's a possibility. There's a good chance that that's a mass, a tumor that we've got to remove, not just the diverticulitis." Now I get a call from gastro inter I can't remember, gastrointestinal, whatever the doctor is. I get a call from them like, "Oh no, we're going to see you here." I'm like, "Yeah, now that you're like, oh shit, we've let it go so far that he may have something that we can't fix. Now we have to cover our ass and give him an appointment." So I see them, gastroenterology. I see them next week. And I'm like, "Oh, so it takes you seeing like, oh, well, this guy's been in here 3 times and now we found a mass." I'm like, "Man, that is bullshit. Yes, you absolutely can have my channel if I die." I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. If you can figure out the password and the the two secondary integrity thing, yeah. So no, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm not in a good mood. YouTube's fucking all the content creators. I was arguing with Jared about this. Um, it's not just me. Several other content creators that are much larger platforms were mentioning it. Guys, you're not going to get notifications. You have got to come to the channel. Like, don't just be like, "Oh, Mike didn't put anything up." I put up content Monday through Friday, usually 3 videos a day or 2 videos in a live feed. You've just got to, to check the channel. Like, that's the only way it's going to happen. So I'm asking you, well, where do you think they were looking? They took a CT scan of my lower abdomen. Where do you think they found it? In my ear? Jesus Christ, Will. No wonder you were in the Navy. Fucking, my name's Will. It's in my descending colon, close to where I would have diverticulitis. Yes, they found what a shadow that could be a mass along with the diverticulosa, I think. At any rate, yeah, I'm not in a great fucking mood today. And then, like I said, YouTube is only recommending shorts. People are arguing it, but you can look at the numbers. I have had 0 new subscribers. 0 in 4 days. In 4 days. That's in 4 days. Last month, before they started all this bullshit, I honestly was getting like 20 or 30 subscribers a day minimum. So do weekend at Bernie's, and then we can always have Mike. Nah, I just refuse to. I just refuse to die. I'm just not going to do it. Um, Yeah, 1 minute before the premiere. You should have gotten one 30 minutes before. You should have gotten one when I first put it up. Should have been 3. So, yeah, the Jeremy over at the Quartering posted a video up about it, about exactly what I was talking about. He's looking at his analytics. He's seeing the same thing. Uh, Another channel that I follow that I'm friends with that has well over 1 million subscribers was like, "Hey, are you noticing this?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, absolutely." But CTS XHP versus S35 VN. Well, I'm definitely not an XHP fan. But here's the thing. I'm going to say it again. For those of you that are here, that's an exclusion for most people, for 90% of the people in the world, and even for a lot of people in the knife community and the knife hobby, they don't know the difference. They can't tell the difference. They're not going to notice. They're not going to care. It's not going to affect them. I forgot to give you guys free bells. So most channels are seeing like a 50% drop in revenue. I was like, well, no, they're paying you for shorts. Literally, you make, if you have 1 million views on a short, you might make $10. But that's the thing, they're not recommending my shorts either. Shorts that were getting 15, 20, 30,000 views a month ago are getting 200. Videos that were getting 4 and 5, 600 views first day, 100 views. So that tells me that the overlords at YouTube, I'm not in a good fucking mood. I'm gonna just go ahead and let you guys know now. I'm not in a good fucking mood. So, um, really? Did you get my community post that I put up today? Did you get the 3 videos that went up yesterday? I'm just curious because the majority of people are like, "Oh no, I'm getting notifications." Like, how many did you get? Like, "Oh, I got 1. I put up 3 videos." So that means you didn't get 2 of them. Is it real or is it Memorex? Um, Boo. What's up, Brad Griffith? Boo, boo. I'm still here. I don't know how long we're gonna do this because, to tell you the truth, when I sit, it puts pressure on that area and it hurts. Do you recommend a cold steel tough light as a utility knife or a knife with a belly to be more useful? Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, like that's the thing. Like I try not to recommend things unless you tell me a specific purpose. Like if you're opening boxes, tough light is great. If you're trying to skin a deer, it's not. If you're trying to open boxes, a lot of times one of your big swept scimitar blades, probably not a good choice. You can't like I just can't like you can't just like you have to use a best case scenario. I do have something I want to show you guys. You haven't got this. Oh yeah, you did get to see the video about this. Well, I got the Lantra in my pocket. I keep missing the thumb studs on this. That is a great, great, great knife right there. Um, People are telling me like, "Oh, I just got mine." I'm like, "How did you get them?" Because I talked to the guy that owns the company, and I'm like, did you get one sent because you were an influencer, or because people are like, yeah, I got mine like a week ago." I'm like, how? Unless you got it at a knife show, because he had some that he was selling at a knife show, but these don't even hit his website until the second. Till tomorrow. These don't even go up for sale till tomorrow. So I don't know if maybe they're getting it confused with another knife, but I'll tell you what this knife reminds me of, blade wise, is the whippersnapper. The whippersnapper has got a very similar blade to this, and it's about the same size point. I don't like the whippersnapper. It's one of the few Olamic knives I didn't like. This does not have the issues that the whippersnapper had for me. And a lot of that was comfort in hand and deployment. Now, I will say the thumb studs are a little close on this one for me. They are really close to the scales. But I got something else. It's in my waistband. I thought this knife was going to be so much bigger than it was. I got the Kaiser original. You guys have, I don't think you guys even seen the unboxing yet. All the Kaisers that came in. This I thought was a bigger knife based on the pictures. And when I first opened it up, I was like, oh, why is that so small? And then I realized real quick that I wouldn't have wanted it any larger. What's your opinion on Chaucera stones from Japan versus Spyderco medium fall? Depends on what you're sharpening. I'm going to tell you right now, the Spyderco ceramic stones are much slicker, and you're going to have a hard time maintaining your angle if you're new to sharpening. They're really good, but the Chaucera stones give you a better feedback. But the Chaucera stones have a tendency to crack and warp. I don't get Chaucera stones anymore. I've been using diamond matrix stones. I've been using diamond plate from Jarrett, and I've been using I went back to the big bench aluminum oxide stones. If I was going to recommend, I wouldn't tell you either one. I would say to get the Shapton, either the Shapton glass or the regular Shapton stones that are more of a it's a ceramic, but it's a different type of ceramic. So I don't think I would recommend either one of those. The Shaptons would be what I would remember. Mike, I can't remember the name of the blade, but you press the handle scales, the pop open, and the blade swings out. Do me a favor. Reread your comment, post it back up. If it still stays the same, I have no idea what you're talking about. We'll see how it looks after a read and edit. Not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying I have no idea what you're talking about. ProTech Whisker? What are you talking about? Blade Banner! David, do me a favor. Shoot me, if you still have my phone number, shoot me a text. I want to talk to you about QSP stuff. I don't have a ProTech. I have no idea what knife you're talking about, but I don't own a ProTech. Watch out, there's super glue in there. Just pick it up and dump it in. I had a thing of super glue come apart. Paragon Warlock, I don't know. I don't even have my XO to even show it. It's probably, my XO is right here. Hang on a second. Well, that is loud. It's trash day. My wife's gathering up trash. Are you talking about this? There's a knife behind you. You can leave it. Guys, you've never seen a Paragon Warlock on my channel. I've never had a Paragon Warlock. I think they're shit. They're garbage. They're trash. I hate them. It is absolutely, I can usually find redeemable things in. Hang on a second. I got to mute this till she's done. It's so loud. I know. The touch knives one. Touch knives. I've handled a bunch of touch knives. The double actions. They're great. I would absolutely recommend them if you can afford about $1,000 for a knife. Not everybody can. Jesus Christ. Hang on, guys. Fuck. I'm going to go to her work and I'm going to pop popcorn and just make all kinds of noise and shit. I don't think she understands that that's what I'm doing right now. I still don't know. You don't have to add that to the list. That's been top of the list for a very long time. That is a ridiculous knife. It's poorly made. It's an interesting concept, but it's like the cold steel triple actions that they made out of aluminum. The handles just are garbage. Are they still average quality for me? Have you watched my video? No. I absolutely would not recommend an Emerson knife ever. Period. I like Ernie. I like the idea of his designs. But when I saw a $1,500 full custom that was fucked up at a knife show, I'm like, that's unacceptable. They brought a fucked up knife to a knife show and put it up for an auction and still charged $1,500 for it. No, they're not average quality. Well below average quality. This is like an $80 knife. I would recommend this every day and twice on Sunday over an Emerson. And people are like, "Oh, you're always bashing on American-made knives." I was like, if American-made knife makers would stop putting out shit products half the time, I would absolutely get behind a lot. And I do like a lot of them. Microtech, love them. 'Cause, you know, Microtech, I love them. TRM, I love them. Who else? Who else was it? American Blade Works, love them. It's great. But then you've got your Emersons and things like that where they're just banking on their name. Spyderco, Benchmade. I haven't seen a good Benchmade. Like, I haven't seen a Benchmade that didn't have, like, a bunch of fucking quality issues. And I'm like, "Look at what you're charging for that." Fucking I don't dislike Medford knives, I just don't like his designs. His designs aren't anything I like. His machining is amazing. The Striders he made are fucking off the charts. They're the best Striders that have ever come out. The Striders that he did, um, the Striders that Medford did for Mick are hands down the best Striders ever made. Like the best production Striders ever made. What's my opinion on Maximat and Rex 121? I don't I don't really like it. I think there's too many issues with the difficulty in sharpening for it to be a viable. It's not something I would take out in the field with me. Is it gonna hold up? Yeah, that edge will last a long time as long as you don't chip it because it's very, very hard, so there's a chance you may chip that edge. But then if it does get dull, what are you gonna sharpen it with? Like, I'm not taking that much shit out in the field with me to fix the edge on a knife when I could easily take something like ARRPM 9 or S120, or I'm sorry, S35VN, RWL 34, 14C28N. It's going to be much easier for me to sharpen. And it's not that I can't sharpen it. I professionally sharpen everything. I've sharpened so much stuff, but like Maximet and 120 and Rex 121, they have their place. And there are some people that are doing custom heat treats that it's amazing. But I'm over I'm over the super crazy Rockwell steels. I'd rather have something that I absolutely can sharpen on the fly. Like, I don't want something. Some people say that Praetorians have a hot spot on their handle. I say that the whole handle's a hot spot. They're just not comfortable. That's my thing. I don't dislike like Greg has got the best machining out there. Like he really does. When you look at American made knives, you got like Greg Medford, American Blade Works, TRM, those guys that are doing things like that with machining, awesome. They're doing an awesome, awesome job. And then you got, just the in-house stuff that Microtech's doing. I just don't like I don't like Greg's designs. My lady picked up a Benchmade toolkit and the quality control is bad. She gotten 3 T6, 2 T8s, and 1 T10 when there were supposed to be 2 of each. Um, I did not know. Like I said, it goes back to I said it before, it goes back to what you're doing. It depends on what you're gonna do. Um, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bobby, a steel that I recommend, 14C28N is gonna meet any of your needs. gonna meet any of them. It takes a scary edge. It holds it pretty well. It's fairly rust resistant and it's easy to sharpen and you can do it on any stone. So, um, but no, I'm digging this. I'm digging this little. This is the Kaiser original, and this is a Mojave Outdoors exclusive, and it's a good little knife. It came with some. They did something to blacken the copper on it, and you can see that it's starting to wear a little bit. Like you haven't seen First Day in Pockets yet, because I have to refilm it. Not gonna lie, I got to refilm it. It came out garbage. So this uh this is gonna patina well. It's gonna look nice. And there's another knife coming that they told me was on. They told me it got that it got that it was out of stock and they weren't gonna send it. But then I got a thing that said it was delayed. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So there's one more knife coming from Mojave Outdoor. Aside from 3B or 1095, what would you like to see more in fixed blades? Uh, I, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of steels you can get away with with fixed blades. I'd like to see Maximet in a fixed blade and see how it holds up as like a pound on fixed blade. I haven't gotten to see one yet. I haven't seen anything done in that. But if Maximet is as good as everybody's saying, because I only ever got to see a knife in uh not Maximet, MagnaCut. If MagnaCut is as good at the right Rockwell, because I've really not gotten to do anything with one that was at the proper heat treat. I told you I had two knives come in that were uh MagnaCut and they were both heat treated improperly. The Medford TFK1 is a wicked overbuilt badass karambit folder and I love it. It's definitely not something I want to be on the receiving end of. I have a drop bear. I did not tune the action. I didn't have to. I didn't have to. Okay. There's going to be a video about that. We'll talk about that. That's its own video. That's something that I'm going to talk about. Like why is that like $100 knife from another company got a better action and that and everything than a Benchmade at almost 3 times the price that they designed the Axis lock. Um, I was not going to get a drop bear. I wasn't. And then Jared told me, he's like, I recommend you get one. You don't have he's like, you don't have to, because he gave me all those points, remember? He's like, you don't have to, but I would recommend you at least try it. And I looked at it and it really I didn't catch it. It didn't catch my eye. And I'm like, you know what? Jared recommended it. If he likes it that much, I should give it a try. And so, yeah, I did. And it's really, really good. So, before we go any further, it's been 30 minutes. There's like 49 people here. I wanted to talk about something. So, like, I want you guys, if you can do me a favor, go find me on Twitter and find my post that I put up today and piggyback on it and tag at YouTube. Because the thing is, I got an email from them today and I was complaining about, I want to get back to that. I wasn't done with that, but I got distracted. So I got an email from YouTube because we've all been complaining about views and stuff like that. But I got an email from them and they're like, well, if you're concerned about the revenue drop, just push super chats. And I'm like, here's the thing. I shouldn't, like, I have enough viewers. I get enough views. I shouldn't have to go and beg people to send me money on a super chat. Like that's bullshit. Like if I was getting, because until like 3 weeks ago, I was getting 10 to 12,000 views every 2 days, and everything was fine, and it dropped off 70%. Because it's clutch. Um, Oh, yeah, nothing to brag about or anything. Um, so they keep doing this and they keep telling creators like, well, then uh push this and push memberships and push super chats. And I'm like, see how douchebaggy you sound when you're like, hey man, fucking no super chat. Da, 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 da. If you guys drop super chats, I ring a bell for you. I could be an asshole and be like, I won't read a comment unless it's a super chat. But I don't want to do that. But that's what YouTube wants us to do. And then everybody's going to start dropping in. Go to Rumble. No one makes money on Rumble unless you're a huge platform. How many of you guys follow my content on Rumble? 0. You're here. You're not on Rumble. No one's on Rumble. So do me a favor. If you've got a Twitter account, go jump in. Complain about the fact that like I'm only getting one fucking notification. Or why is it that when I hit all on notifications, I only get 3? That's like when you guys hit all, when you want all notifications, guess what? Guess what? You're only going to get 3. Like if I put up 5 videos a day, you'll only get 3 notifications. And I'm like, then why do you even have an all button? Why don't you have none? And then you can pick if you want less than 3 or 3. Why do you even have that thing? Because if you click on it, it says, I want notified of all their content. Guess what? You're not. What's Rumble? Rumble's another platform. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't even know it exists. So but if you're going to do the tweet, you've got Rumble. No, because Rumble, if I start doing content on Rumble, I don't even read the comments. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want. Here, I got to be strict because, you say this in the comment section, I could get demonetized. If I say this, I could get demonetized. Rumble doesn't care. Say whatever you want as long as you're not breaking the law. So, but just no one uses it yet because fucking YouTube's got the monopoly on this shit. So, I'm saying I want you guys to follow me there. If I could make money on Rumble because I don't get any views on Rumble. If you guys started fucking following me on Rumble, I would start doing exclusive content on Rumble. I would love to just be able to say, fuck YouTube, I'm out. But guess what? I can't because guess what? YouTube pays bills. Rumble, while it's Rumble's a better platform, it doesn't pay bills. I have a Rumble in my Brumble. You have a Rumble in your Bumble? Well, Chris, I think you should get that taken care of. So you get Rumbles from Spicy Mexican. Guys, my stomach, it's bad. Okay, so with diverticulitis, when you lean over and when you flex the hips, when you sit down, it puts pressure on that area and it hurts. So I wanted to get this across to you guys. Every time for the last 2 weeks that I do one of these live feeds, it hurts. I sit here for 2 hours. I'm not causing any damage, but it's definitely not comfortable. So yeah, I'm in a shit fucking mood today. I'm just gonna tell you, like it's Rocky says he's a spicy Mexican. Bubbles, that's funny. I'm not doing I don't do opiates. I fucking hate opiates. It's not that. It's not my butthole. Okay, this is where my diverticulitis is. It's right at my waist where my descending colon is. Just above my bladder. When you sit down, that part flexes. Oh, I can't get comfortable sitting back in it. So it's not like I got hemorrhoids, Chris. It's where it flexes and that's where it hurts. is where your hips move, where your hips flex. I would love to go to the Texas show. I just can't. I can't. Fuck. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of knife shows in my near future, guys, because I'm gonna tell you what, it is such one, it is it is a pain in the ass to go to a show. Because the fact is, you have to take a day at the show and you're not gonna make any content. You have to do with it. You have to deal with the sound. It takes forever to edit the stuff, and you really don't get that much content. You really don't. So, um, trying to read these. Is Jared still live? Just out of curiosity. Artisan Apache Nomad aluminum carbon fiber inlays for $40. Any good? I haven't seen that one. That's one of the artisans I haven't. Jared ended? Okay. Go for go for fun, not content. I don't know. So heard Texas show is good. You'll probably, yeah, it's probably good. I was gonna say, oh, you could see Jim Skelton, but I don't think Jim's gonna go to the Texas show because Jim doesn't live in Texas anymore. I'm not ignoring anyone's comments. I am gonna do a live feed that's super chat only. I just have to. Like YouTube is it's reached the point that YouTube is making me like beg you guys for money. It's ridiculous. So I'm just so pissed at YouTube right now. And then the whole thing is they say they're not doing anything, but the second you complain and then they follow your account back and are like you send an email and all this stuff and you start thinking, then your numbers pop back up. Your numbers bounce back up for like 2 days. They're like, "Oh, we're not doing anything. See, look, see your numbers are back to normal." No, they're not. They're like that for 2 days. Guys, stop asking. I'm not letting Polly back in the Here's the thing. I'm going to let you guys know. Here's the other thing. Um there are a lot of paying members that are not using like there's a lot of people that got free memberships and you didn't even try to log into the gilded server. So I just updated the oh hey.
Hey, now here's the deal. James says, "What's up, dudes?" Exclamation point. Now I'm going to ring the bell, but I have to say that that's absolutely not how that sentence should be composed. It should be, "What's up, comma, dudes, question mark, exclamation point. What's up, question, comma, who it's directed to, then the question mark to indicate the entire thing is a question, then the exclamation point to add emphasis." Change your camera angle and sit back. Lock Polly up. I can't. It doesn't work that way. Like if I lean back, it's just, it doesn't, it's all fucked up. But here's your bell. No. But I'll take your money. Guys, I did an entire live feed playing video games with this voice filter. And then wound up in the hospital the next day. It hurts when I laugh. So, what is this? Whoa, Mike knows his shit.
Mike actually took I took 2 years. I took 2 years of AP English and Lit, and then I took 2 years of college English while I was in the Navy. So I have 4 years of college English and 2 years of college Lit. So yeah, I know how it works. Pedo filter if you're playing video games online. We were playing. What is this? Get a can that rattles instead of a bell.
Don't tell me how to do things on my channel.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about my inner monologue. My inner monologue got out. My bad. Vu fam, where are you going? I was gonna. I was. I don't know if we're gonna watch Cutlery Corner Network tonight or not. Are we gonna do Cutlery Corner Network? There's people here probably that don't want to see it. Send it to Polly's commissary. Oh wait.
Hey, Chris. No. Hell's bells.
That's annoying when you ring that thing. It's really loud. Send it to Polly's commissary. Fuck Polly. He makes enough money for 3 of us.
Sorry about. I don't know what happened with. I don't know what happened with peanut butter and pickles. Polly, for as much as he likes to play a tough guy and talk tough, anytime something happens, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's too bad, guys. Fucking give some love to Foo Fam. I don't know what happened with peanut butter and pickles. We had one episode that got taken down, and Polly was like, "Nope, done." I'm like, "Bro, like seriously." Like we could do it. Like I enjoyed the peanut butter and pickles podcast. It was kind of awkward to try and film stuff. I gave I gave Polly an M&P, um, one of the nice M&P assisted opening knives. What the fuck are they doing in there? Was this Foo Fam? I think it was a small one, but that would be her second small one. Yeah, there was a lady there with her entire family last night at the emergency room, and she'd had a minor stroke, and you could tell she had kind of like the droopy face, and she was really she was real confused, and they had already given her blood thinners and stuff, but it was really crowded, and they were trying to get her upstairs. So what is this? Mike's finally having fun. Love to you and yours. I had fun the second I changed the voice. That's all it takes sometimes. Just one little change.
One little thing like this. I don't know why this voice just makes me happy. But it's funny, and I like it. So, hang on. Thank you very much, Chef Racky. Why were you at the error? I don't know. It was a little bit of a mistake. Like it wasn't horrendous. I was the ER because hang on.
I said before, I have diverticulitis and it flared up, and I got an infection. They sent me home with a bunch of antibiotics, and I don't know if you know this. The antibiotics they give you for like an intestinal infection, like diverticulitis and things like that, they're horrible. I'm taking metrodiazole and ciprofloxacin. The side effects of both those medicines are almost as bad as the actual thing. But the antibiotics just don't kill you. But like literally, this is how bad it is. Metrodiazole, they used to give it to alcoholics to prevent relapse or for getting drunk. So what they would do is they give you a low dose of it, and if you drink alcohol, you immediately throw up. And they're not joking. Last time I took this, like I can't use mouthwash now. because I could, but I don't have any non-alcoholic mouthwash. Last time I rinsed my mouth out with Listerine after I brushed my teeth. I got up in the morning. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Got up, took a shower, and I came to um I brushed my teeth, and then I was coming down. I was going to come down here and film, and I rinsed and gargled with Listerine, and like seconds later, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna throw up. And I got sick. And I also found out that there's enough alcohol in a kombucha that it will set it. I mean, you can have zero alcohol. Um, or you'll throw up. Like it's bad. It's really bad. And so there's that. The the metrodiazole, which is the one that will also make you throw up alcohol, is super bitter, but it's not just that. It gets in your bloodstream. I took it last night. I took it this morning. I took it at lunch. I got to take one more today. Already, my saliva is like bitter. Everything tastes bitter. The only thing that even tastes somewhat normal is orange juice. And I don't need that much fucking sugar. So, no, they are not what? What, the side effects? Yeah. I have diarrhea, I have a headache, I've got a lot of fatigue. Everything tastes bitter and my stomach hurts all the time. My guts hurt and my stomach hurts now. So actually, yeah, it's worse. The side effects are worse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. I have found this out by pissing people off on the internet. I'm like, "Whoa, why are you so upset? Well, did you read your comment?" I was like, "I guess sarcasm just doesn't show up. Like, not everyone can read the sarcasm in a text." Sorry, I'm getting a text. Speaking of a text, um, not everyone can like I can pick sarcasm out most of the time. Still zero new subs for like 4 days going. I'm like, I don't understand. As a matter of fact, I lost 2 subs today. Mike's body's a machine that turns food into diarrhea right now. Yeah. But here's the other thing. I'm not allowed to eat anything. I'm on a liquid diet right now. That's part of the reason I'm grumpy. I wasn't allowed. I have not been allowed to have anything to eat since. I haven't had anything to eat since lunch yesterday. So, what's Josh talking about? Joking was agreeing. Josh, check your billing method, Josh. I don't know what we're talking about. What did I miss here? You threw up, caused you to brush your teeth again, gargle with mouthwash, which mouthwash was caused you to throw up again. It keeps going that way until you die. Um, the best antibiotic I ever had was for oh yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about. It was like really bright orange. Really bright orange. Uh no, not that kind of liquid diet. I'm allowed to have like chicken broth, water, orange juice. I'm not allowed to have milk, which I love milk. A diarrhea machine. That sounds useful and efficient. Oh my god. Yeah, it was yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was like fluorescent. I forget. I had something. I had something when I was in Japan. I had something, and one of the medicines I had to take with it was a massive dose. They were massive doses of B vitamins along with whatever antibiotics it was, and it worked. It absolutely worked. But I don't know if you've ever taken massive. It's you piss and it looks like a goddamn monster. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I had a black light, and I'm like, look at that shit. really, really blacklight reactive urine. I still don't know what Josh and Leo are talking about. I'm curious. You have my interest. I'm trying to find Josh's original post, but I don't see it. Oh well. You can sell health smoothies. That's disgusting. Yeah. It definitely was one of those. Failed super chats. Oh no. Okay, so a lot of people get all upset and think that I'm censoring comments. I'm not. I'm not doing anything, and most people are. That's the other thing with YouTube. Their AI that filters through stuff is broke. I had to try 4 times to send a super chat to Jeremy at the quartering because I had something I was trying to tell him something, and I was like, um, it wouldn't let me put in, and I hadn't put in anything that would even be close to be something that would be blocked. So if you guys are having comments that get blocked, it's not anyone here. Google's AI that they use for filtering those comments, it's all fucked up. And sometimes you got to try like 3 and 4 times. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't even see Josh's comments. Like, I don't even see it. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't see Josh's comments even. So I don't know what happened. I haven't seen Josh. I see this, but I scrolled up and I didn't see anything else. It's just something until I have that surgery. It's just something that's not going to go away. So yeah, I am super pleased. Yeah, the Google comment bot is broken. I'm super pleased with all the knives that came from Mojave Knives. And I got to tell you, they're really cool to work with. I'm going to start putting in affiliate links as soon as I get ones with them. If you guys saw it, I put up a post today. About knives that are available right now on GP Knives. There are a few of the Microtech knives that are available on GP Knives, and I put up some purchase links. If you guys are looking for, there's the NX, the LUDT is back in stock, which is I don't know why it's so hard to find those, but the LUDT is in stock at GP Knives. And if you go and you find my community post that I put up today, I've got purchase links in there, and that's an affiliate link, and it supports the channel. And I wanted to remind you guys, if you're buying stuff on Amazon, please use one of my affiliate links. It's simple. You just find one of my affiliate links, you click on it, and then you just search whatever it was you were looking for. Because it's anything you purchase with one of those purchase links, it doesn't matter. I still get credit for it. So that's one of the things. Like I don't necessarily want you guys to be dropping super chats because I got news for you. While it's cool that the super chat thing exists, YouTube takes 30% of that. So yeah. So, and even if I don't, so even when I get a demonetization on my ads, so I'll get a video and they're like, oh, you're not gonna make any money on that one. It's not advertiser friendly. And I'm like, okay, but if you go watch that same video, they're still fucking running ads on it. So that means they just that's just a way around it. That's a way for them to pocket all the money from that video. Yeah, Polly wouldn't send a super chat. Polly's stingy. Feet and knees together. I hope everything's going okay over there for you in Turkey. Mike, your dedicated Amazon link isn't the links below only for specific. It's not a designated link. Any of those. Okay, Todd, let me explain this. If you go down and you click on the one that's for sharpening stones, You go down into the description and you find the one for Torx Bits. All of those are affiliate links. If you click on that and then just search whatever it is you're looking for, ignore whatever it was you clicked on, that's an affiliate link. The minute I drop an affiliate link, where? Are you talking about are you talking about Mojave knives? But no, there is no dedicated Amazon link. I don't have a dedicated Amazon link. Any of those links. Any of those links that are down below work as a doorway into Amazon. That's what I've been telling you guys like forever. I thought I'd explained it. Like there is no better way to explain it. Oh, you couldn't pay me enough to do it. You can't pay me enough. I think we're going to watch the cognitive decline. I don't think I want to watch regular. No, I never had a specific link to Amazon. I had links to Amazon items and I had one for Blade HQ. I never had just like an affiliate store link. It's always only been those recommended items. And then
You know we're gonna. You know we're gonna. It's just gonna happen. Like we're gonna watch it. And you're just gonna have to live with it. I just don't know if I'm gonna watch it yet. Mike is spicy tonight. Mike's in a shitty fucking mood. And then YouTube pulling their typical, oh, we're not doing anything. We're not shadow banning you. But the second you complained about it and we read your tweet, your views jumped up by 2,000. Yeah, that's not a coincidence or anything. That's just a coincidence that you would all of a sudden, the minute that we respond to your tweet, see a big jump in your views. That's all organic. That's not us going, oh shit, he knows. Flip the switch. Turn his channel back on. But only do it for a day. Maybe he won't notice we turned it back off. Bullshit. How much for you to find the kangaroo flute? I got a bell. I don't need a kangaroo flute. It's okay.
I had a gong. I had like an honest to God gong, like an Asian gong with the felt mallet. And it was like as big around as a dinner plate. It was in a frame. And the problem was that it was so awkward to use it. I was like, this is just ridiculous. And then Somniome had the idea of this bell. He sent me a link to this bell, as a matter of fact. He's like, you should get this. It's got a mallet. It's got like a fucking bat for it. But that's obnoxiously loud. The gong was cool. It looked cool. I wanted something different. I want everything about the Chiss channel to be a little bit different. But the problem is like I don't have any place to put it. Like I said, guys, what you don't see here, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a camera. Extra camera. Shit, I can't. I was gonna take a picture. Like this is literally, I got 3 milk crates over here with a tabletop on it that my microphone sits on, and I got 3 milk crates here right in front of me that my laptop, the mixer, the soundboard. Oh, could you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Did I lose you for a second? I picked it up and I heard it kick out, like kick off. So I mean, all this stuff is just sitting on milk crates with tabletops that I've built for him. So no, I'm not. I'm not. Absolutely not. I don't have room to put it. Like I don't even have room to like if I wanted to have something to drink, I gotta put it on the backside and put it on the behind my microphone. Kangaroo flute would definitely be different. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me go see if I can find one. We'll go find one. We'll see how much a fucking didgeridoo costs. Fuck, I can't believe I'm doing this. You got to make it worth my while, though. Didgeridoo. And shopping for a didgeridoo. See, they're all really long. I don't see one like the one that Joe Flowers had. I'm trying to. I don't see one of the square ones like that. So, hang on. I can't find it, Josh. I can't find it. So these are the ones that they have. But these are here. Okay. That's what he had. So this is the one that he had. I'm trying to share a different. I got to add the I found the one that he had. Hang on. God damn it. This isn't working correctly. I don't think we have it anymore. I think my wife got rid of it. This is the one that Joe Flowers had. So that's the one that Joe Flowers had. I found it. I found it. What I'm saying is that's $49. But even if you give me $50, I'm not buying it because the fact is, like, even if you donated $50, I still couldn't afford that because YouTube takes almost half of the super chats. So that's wherein lies the problem. Like we did that with something else, and everybody was like, "Oh, we donated the money so you could buy it." I was like, "Yeah, but the fact is, like, it's like that's still not." Yeah, right. That's I honestly, okay, Pitt. That's the first thing I thought. I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know how much. I don't know how much. So if it's 50, they take like I think they take like 30 or 40% now. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you guys donate $100, I'll buy the didgeridoo. Because then it's worth it for me to do it and then teach myself how to fucking play it. Because I really. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if I gotta set the price, it's gonna be $100 because fuck. God damn it. You gotta make it worth my time. You gotta make it worth my time to do it.
I don't know if you guys know this. I do this for a business. And I'm not good at it. So I can't buy anything through my affiliate link. Okay,
That's the other thing. I don't know if you guys know this. If I get caught buying things through my affiliate link, they take away all my affiliate links. Did you guys know that? You can't buy things with your own affiliate links. It's against the program. It's absolutely against the rules. Um, Jesus Christ, still not a single new subscriber in like 4 days. That's irritating. So yeah, I'm moving on from that. Like that right there, I'm moving on. Um, and we're probably you guys ready? You guys want to do a little Cutlery Corner Network, but we're not gonna watch regular Cutlery Corner Network. We're gonna find what is it? The mental decline of Cutlery Corner Network's Todd Boone. I the cognitive decline of Todd Boone, because it's all Todd or Jod. I'm sorry, it's all Jod. Well, I mean, I gotta at least say it right sometimes. The proper term is ungy bungy what? God damn it! You guys fucking suck. Damn it.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not happy. But I'll at least act happy. Because you gave me $100 fucking dollars. God damn it. Fuck, now I gotta go order that thing. Hang on a second, I gotta order that. Bye now. Estimated delivery, March 28th through March 30th. Fuck. With shipping, $53.86. God damn it. Fuck. I hate you. I hate you all. You're a bunch of peer pressuring motherfuckers. You're the kind of guys that get somebody really high. You're like, no, have one more hit. You're fine. Next thing you know, you're sitting in a closet crying with a jacket pulled up on you going, I'm so scared. Assholes. I have heard of content creators making a high volume of videos and getting screwed by the algorithm. Sounds messed up. I think at this point, it really doesn't fucking matter which way you go with it. God damn it. Thank you very much, BWD. What's BWD stand for? Big white dick? I don't think so. Because that's what I got. And there's only one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesus. I apologize. There's something about this voice. No, this, Josh, that's the thing. This is the demon voice. Like everybody assumes
that this is what a demon sounds like.
But don't you think that this voice, just standing over someone, pummeling them with a ball bat and giggling, that's much more terrifying. It is so much more scary. It is. It is. Can we name Rocky Gifted? Oh, I don't see that. Oh, shit, that's right. Thank you. Guys, you gotta let me know if somebody does that.
Sorry, I forgot that was on. I don't know how, but I definitely know. I definitely know that I can hear it, and I'm like, why? How did I not know that was on? I can't see certain things, like if there's milestone chats or stuff like that, like hey, I've been a member for like 12 months, because I saw there's some people like 26 months. By the way, guys, I did update the text crawl. So that's gonna be, you're gonna see that it's video, but it's gonna be a few days because I've got some stockpile stuff. I've got like the rest of this week and part of next week's videos already filmed. Because I was afraid that I knew that this was starting to bother me, and I was afraid I was gonna wind up in the hospital, and I was right. What was this? Robert said what? You like the Elmo voice? I do too. I just find it funny. Ow, my back. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts so bad that I've got inflammation going all the way through, and it's causing back pain. So, I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna find the cognitive decline of. I would show you guys. Here's the thing. Like, I know I didn't show you guys the purchase, but it's supposed to be here March 18th through the 30th. Um, I would, but it shows my address, and I don't want you to have my address. I'm sorry. So, Wednesday weirdness fits. Hey, what's up, Havoc? This is what it sounds like in Havoc's butthole.
I told Bubbles in this voice that his butthole was so big that when the wind blows, it sounds like somebody blowing across the top of a beer bottle. That's a big butt. That's funny. Well, I thought it was. I gotta find the cognitive decline of Jod Boone. So give me a second. I'm working my way there. That's not it. Wrong hole! Wrong hole! That's disturbing. Let's see. The cognitive decline. The cognitive decline of. That's not working. Cog. Why is it not coming up? I just saw this. Oh, here we go. We're gonna play all. Just. All right, I'm working my way. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Skip that ad. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. The foxhole! Foxhole! Ah, that place. That place is. God, it's horrible. Give me a second. I'm working on. I can hear it. You can't hear it yet.
Why you're going to want
My
that
precious.
included? Equip that with a.
So that looks horrible.
Ballistic sheath.
A ballistic sheath, like in case you want to shoot at it.
For only $15 and that's 63 cents. That's triple
That's-
one. You got
that's
all the
awful
ones,
quiet.
you had a 5. All right, we're going to have the Scorpion. There only been about.
How's that
2.
sound? Is it loud enough?
Can you come on in here, Terry? You need to keep me company. I need all the help I can get. You know who you stuck me with these 304 over here? Yeah.
She stuck him.
I
bitch.
don't have help, Terry. I'm solo. It's going to be a D2 tool still. It's only been about 2 or 3 of the
That
sling
is,
blades that actually have
that's
come equipped
horrible
with the
looking.
Tanto blade. All right. He always walks in here when I'm sitting down. I'm resting.
See how
You know what I
hard
found
that
out? Most
is.
of my
Crazy
problem
good
was?
ideas
My
on
hip,
cold
my
steel
hip, my back,
knives.
and all that kind of stuff.
Amazon 8010 and
There's
Max
my ear
Poor
drum.
Max Scout. Use
Yeah,
this link to
that was
go
good.
to
Yeah,
the Sea
that can-
All
Snake.
those years of rock music.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude,
God?
well, I still do that now, and it's getting worse and worse and
Did
worse.
you hear that?
Yeah,
There
but
was
no,
a
it's
there was
not-
a
it's-
That makes you
disembodied
a
voice.
Yeah,
hippie.
and it
Another
had
one.
an ear infection, but with no pain. Of course, there's a reason for that in the past too. No, I'm just kidding, folks. Look at this 18 polished ball bearings on this Tanto and D2 tool steel. Only about 80 of them are left. Look how fast that knife is. There's not an assisted opening mechanism. There's not a spring.
Yeah, it's
Dog
called a
knows how
fucking
easy to take
flipper.
my chair.
Kit Carson designed it.
Y'all all caught that. It wasn't just me. Look how fast that is, folks. And that's upside down. It's 18
Oh,
polished
it's
bearings that
upside
open and
down
close that blade
even.
like what you just saw there. Stainless steel frame, CNC cut G10 handle,
$76?
computer
No,
numeric
thank
control.
you.
And those of you that like the Tanto blade pattern, it's very strong.
Raise the video volume.
It
Okay,
is,
that's what I was
almost a
asking.
lot of people used to
I can't
reference to it
tell
as
because
like
it's in my
armor
headphones
piercing.
on
Well,
a
not gonna
different
go that
line.
far. I don't know if it'll go through armor or not, but that's what the
Because I can hear it even
came
if you
out
can't.
and called that. So $76.46, you're going to
How's
be
that?
receiving it. Plus, you're going to have the Cross Sharps fixed blade. We're going to give
I
you
need to get
absolutely free
Dynamic
of charge. And that is
Dynamic
a
Rebel
very,
on
very,
here.
very popular fixed blade that we were out of for what? Oh, well over a year. Yeah, we were out of those forever, folks. So about 80 left. That's all that we have. You got the giveaway, and you got a heck of a knife. A very, very up and coming brand and has been. 105-942 at only $76.46. Well, we got October. October is basically here upon us, folks. And you know what? It's that time of the year, and I look forward to it. I'm always ready for winter to go away. That old cold trade for some warm
I wanted to
sunshine.
do this.
And it's just absolutely the same thing from this, especially this summer. Goodness gracious.
I wanted to
We had so many days that were over.
I wanted to
Well,
reach out to that guy.
Yeah, golly, I'm telling you, this summer wore me out, dude. Yes, I am ready for it. Plus, up and coming.
This is not
hunting
live.
season. Archery's basically about over. Oh, goodness gracious!
Yeah,
Look,
Greet on the.
he did me the honors of giving me my captain's shares back. I got to sit down every few minutes, not every once in a while. $29.95.
Michael,
Look at this
are
Plymouth.
you
Excuse
watching
me, this
from the
Chevrolet
beginning?
Apache.
Because
Yeah,
we
look at
haven't
that pickup
talked
truck,
about
124 die
Medford
scale.
for a while.
Die-cast, 124 scale die-cast. You got
Michael is
you got
time
the
traveling.
doors open, the hood opens.
We're watching Cutlery Corner Network
At
right
that
now.
$29.95 price tag,
But
then you're
shit.
going to have a little, there's a little doctor's knife.
He's
little
not gonna
physician's
hear
knife,
that
little jack
because
knife's gonna
he's
be done
not-
in second cut towards bone. Now the torching is going to be different because it's all hand flamed as well in that bone handle. But yeah, a value.
Somebody want to
Really
let
nice
him know that
packaging
he's
that,
way
as
behind?
these die casts come in. So yeah, die cast is and not many people may be aware if you've never owned a die cast. Very, very popular collectibles, especially the old Ertl brands. I mean, there's some Ertl brands here that are up in the hundreds of dollars. But anyway, 111-285 at only $29.
This is what I have to do in the comment section.
And 95
I gotta talk
cents.
about
And
a lot of nothing.
That little pocket knife's going to display down in the bed,
Oh, that's
in the mold of the bed.
that
The
is a
pickup truck on that
hideous
one. All right,
blade
we've
to
got
handle
something that
ratio.
is definitely out of the ordinary and unusual. It is. It's like a Talon, and the popularity of these. I believe we've only had like 2 different handles. Yeah, but the popularity of this particular pattern, because it is so extremely unique. A Talon or a Talon Hawkbill, the black that you're going to see is being done, and it's a buffalo horn. Yours may have some like a little white or white swirl in it, maybe black, just like what you see right there. Thank you so very much for blessing us with your presence, Terry Duncan. You helped me out. You made me get up more than I should have. 175 plus layers are going to be 1095 carbon steel. A lot of people call that railroad spike steel. Plus, it's going to have some 15
railroad spike steel.
It's
I don't know anybody that calls it that.
Fingerprint. You really have a cool, unique leather sheath. Let me show you this leather sheath. It's all form fit.
Right?
I'm not talking
Right,
about you
he's
have
in
to
a
have the
time
sheath built
machine.
like that to design. But
Like,
there's going to be a
Holy
saddle
shit!
ring.
We haven't talked
If you
about
can see
Medford
there,
or
there's a
Strider for
saddle
an
ring in
hour.
it.
Oh,
Look at this
wait.
price tag. Now I know that's why a lot of people are buying this item.
That was a
we
good
only
part.
have
Oh,
we only
God, they
have
stink
50
so bad.
now. For the time being, it's not going to. It's Damascus steel, so it's not anything that's going to come in or just right away because of the production, the time.
Oh
period
my
of
goodness,
producing
that
in
is
Damascus.
bad.
But
That's
yeah,
bad.
50 orders, $24.50. Buy more than one. 109-452.
109-452.
This is the 06 shot.
Those are fucking
$84.50.
hideous. You know what I need?
I wish he wouldn't have left out of the studio because I was wanting to point out this price tag and see what his response would have been. The majority of all the Sharps knives that we're doing right now, anyway, to make it really even worthwhile of airing and
It's
showing
not
you
working.
folks, and it's at a wholesale value, and the other collections are going to be around anywhere from $17.50 to about $21, $20.
It's gonna get interesting.
Now, the steel
I think some
and
of you
everything
know
else
that.
is involved in producing the knife.
And
This
it's
is
about to get interesting.
$14.08. on
That
111
sheath is better than the knife.
$250 retail value.
Now
at that
you
84.50
watch
price
what you
tag.
say about
As
these.
you
These
see,
are
they
these are
really
quality
concentrate through a lot of
products.
their effort into the handle
I went
material.
from like 50 to
There's that
60.
sharp cross. We ought to
There's
tell
like
him
60
about that.
people
We're
here.
getting
Now
all
it's
roads away.
35. This is
I call
I
that
gotta
cat
stop
whiskers.
doing this shit.
Look at that one. All
No
four
one
tang
likes
on these. Some are
this.
visible, some aren't. So that's not going to be a visible tang, but it is full. And that's
That's
going to have some
abysmal?
stacked wood.
Oh,
in
not
it. Look at the
invisible.
richness and hand
Ah.
selection process that takes place out of this factory.
Well, you
on
guys,
their handle
everybody wanted
material.
it the last
When
time.
you see
They
like
wanted
what
me to
you
do it
just see on the
more.
top there with the stainless steel, it might
Still
be
with the
nickel. This
voice?
polished
Yeah.
stainless, I do believe. That's all inlaid into the wood.
Those are
You got a little
horrible.
caramel going on with that one, and some beautiful.
Well,
red
you got to
silver
tell me if
wood.
you
You're
want.
gonna
Like
love
last
that
time,
wood
everyone wanted me to
that
keep
they're
going with the
doing.
voice.
And that one on top again, it's larger one of the knives. That's still stainless steel. They're just giving it the appearance of like what happens to carbon steel
Are there
over
two?
a lengthy period of
Are there
time.
two
But
platforms? Oh,
nonetheless,
it's a split screen.
their
I'm like, what the
sheaths are
fuck?
absolutely awesome. This is the best price that I have seen on a Sharp's fixed blade knife. I don't even think anything Terry Pick has done comes close to this special
Ooh.
$14 and
Need some
8
PDM.
pennies.
No one
Triple
needs
one,
PDM.
257.
These are
at only
fucking hideous.
$84
Look how thin the
and
blades are on
50
those, and
cents
they're
on
trying to
that.
look,
Look
make
at
them
this
look hammered.
beautiful. These
Look hammered, all
these
right? Like
colors
hammered
never
shit.
run. Look at the red, the white, and the blue bone on this. Look at the American flag shield on these Steel Warriors. Plus the fact that we're hardly seeing any at all of that drop point fixed blade that's on that driftwood that Amanda put up so nicely.
What?
Hardly any. I don't know that we have any other ones. Period. Other than the red, the white,
Do the
and blue
funny
bone.
country
Again,
boy
there's going
voice.
to be that Rockwell test sticker. It's going to show you
I
where the Rockwell
am.
test took place. On the Rockwell scale, it's
It's
a
just what it
tampering
is.
mechanism, device. The tip of a diamond comes down, it pierces the
Is
steel.
this better?
If it's tempered, 56, 57, or 58, it's good. It's all good. It's ready to go. If it's not, it's basically like back to the melting pot. There's that CUDA lot blade.
Does
One of the
that,
few lot blades. I'm telling you
does
what,
that,
I've never
does
seen
that sound
anything
better?
quite like what I've seen in the last 2 years with lot blade knives of all different
No,
lengths
no.
and sizes. You're going to have the premium Stockman. That's the largest one that they're currently building. You're
PDM's
going to
been
have- that's that
grounded.
little copperhead.
PDM spends my money.
Because there are multiple different versions of a copperhead.
So I
Only thing
grounded
they have
him.
in common is the front one of the bolsters. The only one that has a blade on each side. You're going to have the two-blade peanut. That
A
you'll
two-blade
be,
penis. I don't
accommodate
think
this
that's right.
collection as well. It's very,
That's
very patriotic.
a
It's very
two-blade
good looking.
penis.
I like it, and a lot of other people do as well. So the fixed blade,
How you
actually, I
supposed to be-
believe, just
how you
came in
supposed to be blades on them?
11129 and a 5. However, think about this: 440 stainless steel, having to
Any
Rockwell
opinions on the
test
Cold
one
Steel
blade at a
Light?
time, so you already know that that's going to be a time process.
I
And
Don't
they're
know
$11.
what knife you're talking
And
about because they have a lot
37
of light
cents is what
knives.
these break down to individually. I should say only $11.
PDM is grounded. Well,
and,
here's the thing.
37 cents.
Yeah,
He
he does dumb
that
shit.
works. And then the caliber and the quality of a Steel Warrior brand. It is for our brand, you know, because I'm not
You
talking about
squeal like a
Roost or
pig,
anything
boy.
Like that. And Coy Rivers, yeah, they're
You
top
gonna do
sellers
some
too,
praying
folks,
for
but,
me?
yeah, Steel Warrior's our king right now.
The
has
apples
been
at
for many
Starbucks
years.
are
111,
only sold
295.
without worm.
Very well done collection that you saw at only $56.87, and we'll pay all the shipping and handling on that set or any item,
That looks
any item
hideous.
at all.
That is
Multiple items. It's irrelevant. It
Okay,
does not matter. All you
you're
do
not
is have
gonna
to
get a
have
knife
this,
for
very
$14.
well-priced, good working fixed blade with a fire starter for the outdoor person. That you pay only $14.99 for. If that's on your invoice,
Don't worry.
2, 4, and a 3.
Don't
we
worry,
pay your
he's in
shipping
full
and handling.
effect.
It's as simple as that. Now, this is an item.
Yeah, it
that
is.
Case has
That's
been
an item, all
building
right.
Longer
That is
than
an
I've
item.
been selling case
You sure got a
knives.
pretty little mouth, boy.
Long time, folks. The pruner or the hawk bill. People call it both.
The
They're
what or the hot
putting
bill?
on the back burner. All right, there's been a suspension. It's not anything that just took
No,
place.
no.
It happened
No,
prior
no.
to
Josh,
Father's Day.
see, PDM's
in
responsible
June.
for
Maybe
like
even
next level
May.
stupid shit.
I
Like I
don't
will
know.
see myself doing
But it's
something,
one of
and in my head I
their,
go,
I mean, it's
"This
just
is
a
fucking
traditional
stupid."
classic pattern, and they're
And
not,
they're like,
they've
and
ceased
I still do
production
it.
on it. Upwards to 18
Like,
months,
not
maybe
regular
not that
stupid.
long. Who knows, folks? Maybe longer. That's going to be done in a Delrin
Bud K
handle.
did that for their whole catalog.
Done in slick red. Then you put that beautiful, beautiful American flag that you'll be receiving also at that. And it's a brushed stainless steel. All right. They want you, that's why they call it the They want you to use and to carry these knives. They just make them very, very patriotic.
God
Same
damn it,
stainless
Jod.
steel as any of the case knives that the blades mirror polish. They just did not do that. So hot bill collectors, there is a gap. All right, you're talking about a production that took place on this knife that of 2022 that really I don't guess was even half the year, or right there at it, and it could be 18
I love
months
how
since
they
June
check it
or
out. I
May,
love how they
whatever,
do this. Like
where they
this is
don't make
that
these
pressure cell. Like
any
look,
longer.
they only made
Yes,
these
yes,
at this
that
period
is
of time. What they're not
that
telling
is
you is
a
like, well, they only made
collector's
these from this
dream.
period to this period.
It's a
But
1309. At
the fact is,
277, we're going to give that away.
they took
We're
a
gonna
week
give it away
off.
October the 26th. It's a 1994 year manufacture from coined out of Titusville, Pennsylvania on a Winchester.
They'll tell you like, oh, there's only this many of them that were
270
made.
cartridge
Well, they
shield.
were
You only
only,
have to
and then
register one
there was
time.
like a
It's easy to
3-month
do. You
break,
got the
and
app
then they
right there,
made like
folks.
1,000
Free.
more.
Doesn't cost you one single penny.
Where are you off to, Pitt?
Or your
So this is the
normal
guy
computer
host Mike always
operators
talks
can't
about. I just got back from
register,
the ER
folks. You have
stuck
to do that.
a
Don't go anywhere. That
Civivi
hour went very quickly.
X Arch in your hand. X Arch? That doesn't sound good, William. That's not where you're supposed to put that. I can't say anything because I stuck a fillet knife all the way through my hand here not long ago.
Welcome. Thank you so very much. I told you it was brief. Well, what is it? Station identification? That's what they still call it, isn't it? Yeah. Station identification.
So,
Let's. We just had before.
John's like, I'm fucking 80. I haven't watched TV in like 8 years. I still watch Gilligan's Island all the time. That's all I watch.
Workman series. This is the Trapper out of the Workman series. Now
I ordered it.
They're not going to stop the Trapper. They're not ceasing production or putting it on the production of the Trapper frame on the back burner. However, probably not.
The Ultimate Hunter is a good one. The Ultimate Hunter is a really good one.
100% fact, folks. I don't know that 100%, but if they're doing that with the hot bill, and all handles from my understanding, I think they're probably going to do the Trapper with this particular handle also. It's going to be done in the red slick Delrin. You're going to have that beautiful, beautiful, magnificent American flag, again, brush finish on it.
Did I ever get to look at this?
It's a Workman. It's a working series. And then we get to this.
I don't know what we're talking about.
All right, this is.
I honestly don't know what we're talking about.
At $58.50, I believe that there's probably already been 2 price increases in 2022. Probably 4 of them over the last 2 years. Materials, nickel, silver. This is all across the board. Has been price increases on materials to build knives.
Just came back from dinner.
We're at $58.50.
And Cutlery Corner Network is waiting for me.
Pricing at $58.50. It's 100,514. Yeah, that's a winner right there. Tiger is a brand. Now, we've not been seeing as many of the Tiger knives.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's
Tiger USA,
folks. And that's,
that is
again,
a fucking
sounds
M-Tech.
like a broken record, not ours.
That's
Bunches of folks. Bunches and bunches. Mainly when we had the Tiger brand, which that's their name, they were assisted opening knives, and they're good quality. They use a 1065 steel, Elite Edge 420.
No, I haven't.
Steel Warrior 440. Winchester, John Primble's, most of the time 1095 carbon. It's what works for them. It's what they do best with. And they stick with it. It's a good steel too. It's out of the 1000 series. Big old knife. You don't see a lot of fixed blades out of the Tiger brand, just like you did not see a lot of fixed blades until this year. Still don't see a lot of different patterns.
But look at the blade. That's a stamped
very
blade.
Nice, well done, elaborate sheath. It also
no, it's not. It's a fucking nylon sheath, and that's a fucking stamped blade.
Then you got that a tethered flag on the blade. Look at the amount of steel that's in that knife.
I guess it's not. I guess that was just an illusion.
Look at that blade design. It's very.
I want one. No, you don't. I want one.
To a certain extent.
Get me that one. I like that.
It's a working blade.
Shut
up,
PDM.
Powerful, strong, very versatile blade design. So we have less than
really
200 of these.
Down in between the seats.
$34.
Put it down in between the seats. The Volkswagen. Get that down in there. You have that. Shut up, PDM.
Once again, very well made.
I actually do. Want one of those.
With delicious
Oh
details.
no!
The new Green Goddess Caprese Melt from Panera.
Oh fuck! He's got.
Right.
We can't watch too much more of this.
Flex Pay is going to give you the capabilities if you use your credit card.
Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you right now.
$144. All right,
we're
that'll be
probably gonna
charged
have
to
to
your
end. I
card.
didn't
Now, we're
realize
not
he
just going to
monetized
send you
this,
half the
so that
knife
means
on
that I'm
sale. We're
playing
gonna
his
send it all
monetized
to you.
content.
It's going to be
So
roughly in the
we're gonna have to end that.
area of like
Not because I think I'm gonna get in
30
trouble.
days in the
Not because I'm afraid I'm gonna get in trouble. It's just like he's got that monetized. That's unfair to another creator for me to run his. That's his content. Like he removed the commercial breaks and all that shit. So that's his content. I'm not doing enough to be transformative. What we can do is we can go to the actual. Damn it! I should have fucking closed it. Let me see. Any new subscribers? No new subscribers. Every time I log in here, no new subscribers. I had 11,000 and nothing has moved. Let's search Cutlery Corner Network. See, they don't monetize their feed. Oh, dude, it's her again. I'm trying to bring it up.
Red
There we go.
Trapper. And I think I have one more. I believe it was the Vault release. Yes, I have the Vault release in the old red. That's going to be the last one that you'll see on my show today. But we got all of these in at the same time. So if
Is she
you're
leaving?
one of those
Maybe
collectors
we get
that
Jod
like
real
to
time.
collect a whole bunch
This is
of
a
them,
live one. This is a live one.
we have
So-
several in the old red in stock right now. 111987.
Amora.
Well,
a
with
cork
it
handle?
warming up,
Yeah, it's a cork handle.
it is a great time to get out on the water, whether you're headed out to the lake or you're going to the ocean, doing some fishing.
Oh,
We
glory
have
hoach
a
nose.
Mora
It's big nose Kate.
floating bait knife. Keyword here, floating. How
Why
many
does it look
times have
scratched
you
up? We
dropped
say that
something in the water?
every time.
Sunglasses, cell phone.
We say that every
knife,
time. They're
and
always
it's
scratched.
gone forever. Well, this is made with a cork handle and it's going to float. It's very lightweight. I think it weighs 2 ounces. These are made in Sweden. Of course, it's stainless since you're going to be using it on the water.
I still don't think Michael has caught the fact.
And I'm a fan
I don't
of
think
this
that Michael is. I
cork
know who that
handle
is.
too, just based on the
That's
way
Michael.
it feels. It has a real
he and I
good
have
feel
talked a
to
couple
it.
times.
The sheath also bright, very bright.
I don't think he realizes that he's watching it in the past.
Tube style sheath locks in. You have the ridges here on the back. You just pop that knife out.
God, those things are so sharp. I was
And
afraid
you're
she's gonna
good to
cut
go.
herself.
The Mora
Every time I see her pull a
floating
knife out of sheath,
bait
I'm like,
knife,
oh, she's gonna cut herself.
$34.
And it's not because she's a
and
woman.
50
She's just
cents.
not good
But
at
you
what
won't
she's
have
doing
to
with
worry
the knives.
about, it going 20 feet in the bottom of the lake somewhere. You should be able to keep up with it, even if you drop it in the water.
Somebody want to drop a
Made in Sweden,
comment
Mora.
directed right at Michael and let him know that he's like
110365.
almost 2 hours behind us.
Okay, so the free shipping knife of the day.
He's like
if
an
you're just now
hour at
tuning
least
in,
behind on
we
the
have a
live feed.
Sharps fixed blade, and that is a stacked wood handle, Appaloosa molasses spacer. You have the engraving on the guard and the pommel. Look at the hammering that they've done on the top portion of
That's
the blade.
not hammering. They
nylon
rolled
sheath.
it through a fucking stamp
And that's
mill.
how you get free shipping. $19.95. Item number is 110418.
That's how you get free shipping.
And I think you'll just enjoy the knife. It might be your new favorite everyday fixed blade, but it's also going to give you free ground shipping on your entire
Would one of
order.
my moderators please drop a comment directed
Blue Moon.
specifically at
Yes,
Michael
so now
L.
Blue Moon was
and let
also a
him
new
know
Michael Prater. When I
that he's
first
like
saw
an
that, I
hour
thought
behind.
that was different.
And
It is different.
he's not,
This is
that's
not
why he's
Blue
not
Velvet.
getting
Blue
responses.
Moon, the color, it's just different. It's a darker blue.
No, he's just got to
I
fast
don't
forward.
see,
He's watching
like,
it. He
in
rewound
Blue
it.
Velvet, sometimes I'll see black. This one's just all
Tell him
blue.
just to fast forward until he
Very
catches
bright
up.
and
Because he's like an hour behind.
eye-catching with the pearl.
I didn't
that's the
say
other
be
thing. I
mean
don't
to
think
him.
Blue Velvet has the pearl flake worked in there too. So this is on that
I didn't say
Universal
call him an
312.
idiot.
The Blue Moon Trapper just came into,
That's
and
uncalled
it is
for.
$68.75. That's pretty much
We don't
across the
have
board
proof of that
pricing
fact yet.
for his signature series, Coralon Trappers, the ones that he uses the Hen and Rooster frame with. So you have that Hen and Rooster shield, custom Coralon by Michael Prater. It's always exciting when he sends us these new core lines because he can really
It's
create
Corlon.
anything.
It's Corlon. It's nothing
His
fancy,
options
but
are
we just gave it a really fancy name
limitless,
so that we could put
and,
$80 scales on a
he
fucking
always does a
$10
good job.
knife.
I don't think there's been one come through here that we just didn't like. But 112069 for the Blue Moon.
Oh boy, they
If
still
you're
haven't
wanting to
sold
get
these.
a Kershaw,
If you ever
or a
wondered
gift
where all the
item
fucked
with
up
Easter
colored
coming
Kershaws
up,
went, they all went to
this is
Cutlery
an
Corner Network.
unusual color
Like,
for
this is-
Kershaw.
Is this, hey,
And
how's the
I
audio
thought it
on
was a
this
great
now?
choice for
Because
Easter.
the audio
They
on the
call
other
it
one was a
purple.
little bit
You know,
different.
this is plain old purple.
There's a reason
But
I
they
had this
also
turned
make
down.
an OD green, a navy blue, and a camo. So,
'Cause
you
I
know,
realized
those
that was really
colors
loud in
are
my ears. And I'm like, if it's loud for
pretty
me, it's probably
common.
loud.
The
for them.
purple is almost electric. Here's the other side. This is
The other
a
side's
10 onion
almost
design
electric. Like we put batteries in it and
Kershaw
everything.
Scallion, which is a 3.5 inch. Look at how fast.
Oh, okay. That's what I was. All right.
Easy.
I got you.
The knife
I
is
got you.
so easy and quick to release the blade. There's the clip on the reverse side. And since it is so quick on the trigger,
It doesn't have a trigger.
that's why you
There is
wanna
no
have
trigger.
this lock back here. So they call this the speed safe lock. You
There's
basically
no
slide
trigger.
that over. It's not going anywhere. Slide it back. So that's vital when you're carrying that in your pocket. You've got that slid down in the top of your pocket. If you're to bend over, accidentally, hit that trigger, you do not want the knife blade to open up. So that's the speed safe lock. That's where that
How the
comes into
fuck
play.
does this bitch work at a knife company
$68.75.
and
This
not
is
know that
made
it's
in the
not called a
USA.
trigger?
Kershaw has some overseas, but this one is still made in the USA. 43626. Item number for the purple Kershaw. So these are
What is
made
this?
in France.
What is
It's
this?
the Open L.
What is this?
A lot of times when you come across an Open L knife, it's very, very plain. And I like that too, but that's
Why does that
kind of
look like? Why does
consistent
that
with
look
them.
like
They have just a
somebody's
very
kid got a
classic,
hold of their?
simple, plain look to the handle, except for this. And this was a limited edition series. They made 3 different ones when they made this one. I'm gonna flip it around. This is for the camper in you, I guess. You have the compass. There's the boot, sleeping bag, the axe, the
Sorry.
binoculars.
I'm trying to do something. I
So it
got.
does
I just
have
got
the
a text
bolster
from my
lock.
mother.
I mean, it works just like a typical Open L. But Jeremy Grosjean,
It looks like
he
Pete
is
Davidson.
a French illustrator, and he did the
Why does that
artwork
knife
for
look like
all
Pete
of
Davidson?
these. And so this one was
That's
kind
the
of
Pete
outdoor
Davidson
one. The
edition.
others
Like
have
fucking a bunch of shit tattooed
landscape
on it that makes zero sense.
designs on them.
Like Pete Davidson looks like the
This may
fucking
be the
inside
only
of a
one we have
fucking.
left.
Pete
But
Davidson looks like the
they're out
like the
there.
inside the
If you'd
door
like to
on a
collect
porta
the
potty
others,
at a
you may be able to
construction
even
site.
find them on our website. But $46.75.
Like that's what he looks like. I see his tattoos. I'm like, bro, like
for the
seriously, like
Escapade
fuck,
limited
bro.
Open L. Item number is
He looks like
1092.
Pete Davidson looks like a kid's sticker book.
I have a Skinner here. This is a Hen and Rooster 6-inch
Look,
Skinner.
I got a kid. I got a
And it
daughter. She
has
had a
a
sticker book. She put
microfreighter
stickers all over on the
evergreen
inside of it. It was just
on
it was
the
just a
handle,
notebook that she kept stickers in. She'd fucking
$38.75.
stick. That's what Pete Davidson looks like.
You have different shades of green, and again, he's worked in that pearl flake.
God, the
Evergreen.
fucking blade on that is
Ooh,
so fucking. See, here's the
that
thing.
is pretty.
So they keep calling him a
Just,
custom knife
I
maker.
have this iridescent
Michael
swirl
Prater
in
is
there, too.
not
Full
a
tank
knife maker. I've
construction.
never seen a Michael Prater
That
knife.
is a
Michael
mighty fine
Prater
price tag of
fucking
$38.75.
modifies knives. He gets
I
those
mean,
sent with no
this is a
handles,
fixed blade, a
and he
6-inch
just
fixed
puts a
blade.
handle in it. That's all. He's a
For that
he's a
price.
custom knife maker. No, he's a custom fucking handle maker.
Leather sheath.
And that's a Hen and Rooster. That sheath is leather, but
1114.
fuck, dude, it's like that.
9.
Why does the knife have a bullet wound?
111489 Evergreen Skinner. There's only 30 of those left. I have a big jumbo
Somebody go buy all
trapper,
30 of them.
king
Just
size
throw them away.
trapper.
Like, oh, thank God,
coming
just
up
throw
here
them
a
away.
little bit later with that same evergreen. So if you want to collect those today, I had a Stockman and then now this little
Who the
Skinner,
fuck's
and then
gonna
big
collect a
trapper.
$38
That's kind
fucking
of rare to
knife?
see 3 different ones 3 different frames on the same.
I got a lot of like $40 knives here, but I don't fucking collect them. They're here for
1114889.
videos, and then they go away.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there
Reach
you
for
go.
the stars.
There you go, buddy. You said it a little too hard there,
These
buddy.
are throwing stars, and
No
some
shit.
of the coolest throwing stars I've come across and that we've ever featured here on the show.
Because
we've seen a lot of this lately, like the
he
throwing
makes those
axes,
handles,
we've had
and then they're
throwing
like,
knives,
"Oh,
of
it's a Prater
course,
custom," and he
and
signs the
then
blade. And I'm
now
like, "Bro,
the
you didn't
throwing
fucking.
stars.
All
So
you did
they
was make
all will have
some shitty
this
gaudy
tie-dye
handles."
look, different colors,
What the fuck?
and at $14, I would be buying more than one. When you're doing
Why?
throwing knives, throwing stars, you set up a target most of the time and you're having a competition with your friend. So at least get 2 sets of these because they're
Fucking this
crazy
bitch. I've seen the way
affordable
she
at
handles fixed blades.
$14.
If you're doing that with
But
her,
they do have the
you're
tie-dye
she's
color.
somebody's going to the fucking emergency
and
room.
then
That's what's
there's a
gonna happen.
carrying
Like,
case.
I didn't mean to put it in his leg.
So on the carrying case, it looks like a wallet basically, folds
I have
out.
no joke. I've got a set of fucking
It's
throwing
really
stars over
sturdy
here.
too.
Hang on,
and
watch this.
Sure you need that since these have nice sharp edges. And then that drops down in there. And there's a space for the whole set, of course. And then it folds up. So when you are headed to your friend's house
To
can
commit
take
a
your throwing
crime.
stars I like the yellow one. I mean, they're all
I like the
neat, but
yaller
you'll
one.
get this exact mix of the colors
I have a set of throwing
and for
stars.
only $14.
Tino gave these to me.
Reach
When you've got you're going to your friend's
for
house
the
with
stars.
ill intentions. Check
112
these throwing stars.
049.
Hey man, come on over. Bring your
Whitetail
throwing
cutlery.
stars.
I have a great deal for you if you're looking
No,
for
I
trappers
don't think you fucking
in the
do.
whitetail
I don't
cutlery
think you know
line.
what that means. I
Maybe you've
believe
never
you're incorrect.
owned, whitetail cutlery trappers. Here's an excellent place to start because these all have smooth bone handles. There's your jade green.
Are these okay?
Cobalt blue.
Hang on.
Cherry bone.
$88 for 6 pieces. Are these hen and
Very
rooster? Or are these bull and
red,
bear?
dark cherry. White smooth bone. There's the bright red, and then we also have a black smooth bone. These are your German stainless. They have that nice high mirror polish on the blades. Brass liners and pins. So the trappers are $14.67 a piece
That's a
for the
so-
6-piece set of trappers.
Yeah.
The display,
right?
We're back to this 9x12 display. Guys, this will not be something that happens all the time. We are just in a
Thank goodness.
place right now where we have a lot of these in stock. So we decided to put them in with a lot of our pocket knife sets and give them out. Again, you can buy it for $48 and change, or you can get it for free in the Whitetail Trapper Showcase. And it looks like we're down to just 62 of those, but just $14
They always
a
are.
piece for the trappers. Free display,
Always.
111894.
They come that way.
The Viking fist
Oh, the
axe.
Viking fist
This
axe.
is 10.5 inches. It's so unique. We've been talking about this item for about a week now. Everybody in the
And
warehouse
I don't.
here on
that's
the
not
show
the fisting
been
that
talking
she was
about
talking
how
about.
awesome this little item is. I'm going to pick it up just so you can see. And it's heavy. This is, that's a lot of stainless steel, but it does kind of catch you off guard with the weight. But it is a handheld, they call it a Viking axe.
About a
Which,
fist,
I mean, you
and
can
made
use
me
it for a
giggle.
lot of different uses today, or you can collect it. And then there is a custom leather sheath down here that will go right along with it too. So $32.50, 10.5 inches. It retails at $89.95. But
Don't
that
lie.
just came
Stop
in a couple
lying.
of days
That's
ago,
not true.
and it quickly shot up to our bestseller list. So it's
That's the bestseller. That should
got
tell
a
you a
lot
little something
going on
about
for
what.
it. I know. I wonder if you could use it as a throwing axe.
What the fuck?
One,
What did you say?
134. It's the fist axe, the Viking fist
I want you to.
axe.
I want you to go stand in a corner until you realize how
$32.50.
stupid what you just
Now,
said
here's
was.
another set to kind of go along with this look, I guess. And it's called the Oxhorn Fill Up. So in the center, you have this cup. It's an Oxhorn cup. And then it also has
That's
a
gonna
wolf
stink.
that's been lasered.
That is
into
going to stink
some kind of
the second you get it wet.
mystical character, I reckon there. And this counts as one of the items. So, you know, your 9-piece set means you will receive 8 pocket knives and then this large
Thing.
oxhorn cup, which I promise you, if you had to buy that at a gift shop, you're probably $49.95
You had to.
just in
Like if
the
someone
cup.
held a
But
gun to your
everything
head,
here is
that's what you would pay.
$13.33. And oxhorn. So oxhorn, again, that genuine handle material, you're going to see black, tan,
it
gray,
stinks.
white, translucent, brown, all these
Stinks.
colors showing up on these different handles. But a lot of great frames. I like that little canoe that went around. Of course, here's your lady leg knife. Those are made so well. I mean, you can carry it, make it your everyday knife if you want. The 4-blade Congress with the scalloped bolsters. Here's the premium trapper. 5-inch lockback.
I'm
This
listening.
one's your bear head bolster. So you have the scalloped bolster on one end, and then the other one has the nickel silver there on both sides on the other 5-inch lockback. Here's the full-size canoe. 2-blade Barlow. And then here's that little small canoe with the crimped bolsters. So it's $120 for the 9-piece set. Again, the really cool cup. You can, I was thinking the other day, you could use that on your desk to keep up with your pens and pencils and scissors or whatever, or just make it part of your knife collection because it's so cool. 112137, 9 pieces, $120. The Shamrock Shimmy, St. Patty's Day. That's a really fun holiday, and to kind of kick it off.
Yes, you're drunk.
We have the Shamrock Shimmy.
Those-
Knives for $1.
oh my God.
41 cents
Those
a piece. Yes,
are
it's a
horrible.
$1.41 a knife, and this is your buckshot lockback.
What
They're a little over
the
5 inches. They're
Fuck
done in
is
this
that?
bright green. It's pretty bright, but it's also handy too. Let's say
Fragile.
you know you're working with this knife. Maybe you're on a construction site. It's always nice to have these.
You pull that on a
colors
construction
because when
site,
you
you're
set
gonna
your
get the
knife
shit
down
beat out of you, and they're
and
gonna
you
like, go
walk,
get a real knife.
20 feet away, and you're wondering, okay, what did I do with that knife? You'll be able to find it pretty quick.
People will be like, hey, you dropped your
being
knife.
in
No,
that
that's all right.
bright
Keep it. I
green.
got like 8 more.
Very strong lockback. You have a
Try to get-
stainless steel blade. $225 in retail value here for the dealer.
No.
Doesn't. I don't have another deal on the show like this. I don't have another deal where I'm selling
Bullshit.
knives
Look at those.
for
That's
$1
riveted.
and
Those aren't.
41
That's not even
cents.
an
You may
actual
wanna get
pivot.
a
That's just
couple
like
of these. If
pinned
you are
and.
buying and reselling, I'm at least putting a $10 bill on the buckshot, the 5-inch lockback. So Shamrock Shimmy, great find, guys. $16.88 for the dealer dozen. 100989. The free shipping knife of the day. Item number is
It's snowing?
110418, and this is a Sharp's fixed blade. Is 12 inches. The top
Sorry, my
portion of
my
that
stuff
blade
just
is
bumped
hammered like an
up.
old
It's snowing in Tucson.
forging look.
It's
You have
snowing
a
here in
stacked
Palm
wood
Springs,
handle,
up near
Appaloosa
at my buddy's house in
molasses
Palm Springs, out here in
spacer,
San Diego area.
the guard in the pommel, deep engraving,
like an hour from
scroll
here.
work that looks really good, and then a nylon sheath. So get this knife,
No,
regardless of what
I
you
don't
get
do
today,
that.
because nobody likes to pay for shipping. Get an awesome knife to go along with it. I'd want the knife anyway.
I'd have paid for the shipping if you had kept
$19.95.
your fucking emails.
And that
I
gives
ordered
you
that
free
stuff from
shipping on
here,
the
and
whole
it's just
order.
so much email. I had to cancel it.
418. Okay, the Trapperized Showcase. 5 premium trappers. These are
Trapperized.
your steel warrior trappers.
It's a trapper keeper.
And we're also going to toss in a bonus display. So a lot of sets you'll see on the show today, you will have that opportunity to get the bonus display. I know a lot of you have bought the display by itself. That's fine too. You can. It's $48 and change. But then we
So
also
technically,
have a
if you
lot
bought
of
all those
opportunities
trappers
where you
and
can
you
get
got
it
the
for free.
case,
So here's
that
your
case
Cobra.
technically
This
is
is Cobra
a trapper
Skin
keeper.
clear coat, nice striking Cobra
Just saying.
shield.
Just saying.
God bless America. Steel Warrior, 3rd generation
Just saying
shield.
that
The
because you get a
turquoise bar, lots
case
of different colors.
with all
That's-
those trappers,
that is a
with that
very
8-piece or
unique
5-piece
knife.
trapper
Steel Warrior's the only
set,
brand that
and then
ever
you're going to
made
put your
that.
trappers in that.
But they have
It's
different
Trapper Keeper.
sections of
The
reconstituted
Trapper Keeper has
turquoise,
not
very
gone away
colorful.
completely.
They lay those together on a handle, create a very solid handle, and one that definitely, stands out. I think those were originally like $24 when we came out with the turquoise bar.
Where'd
So
you,
you get that.
Bubbles is
We
complaining about
also
this.
have
Bubbles
Mardi
watches
Gras.
this
Mardi Gras
shit.
is really fun. That would be
Bubbles,
another
I
great
don't
item
see anything
for
from Bubbles.
Easter. It just seems to
Josh.
fit all of the holidays. Anything,
Those are
you know,
fucking special.
Christmas, Happy New Year, Easter, very colorful. And
It's all right. I agree with you. I don't want to watch it anymore either. I can't take it. Like fucking. I've had it. I've had it with that. Mainly because we don't get new Jod. So I'm gonna end this anyway. It's been a lot of fun. There's still 42 people here. I think I'm gonna just end this and then go to bed. I have to take my medication. That medicine is fucking. Just show one awesome knife real quick. There you go. Real quick. Quick enough. I can do it quicker. Be like, look it. Email sent. I'll try and get to it, Mike. I will try and get to it sometime. I have not been checking my email and I fucked my ankle up. On top of everything else, I fucked my ankle up and it's sore and it's all swollen up. And I've been sitting here and I was like, I thought it was getting better. And I looked down and I was like, God damn, that looks bad. So do a mods live, Mikey. Don't call me Mikey and I will see what I can do. So I'm going to end it by saying, that's what I got to say. Kind of wishing I hadn't done that and sat right down because basically I farted in my own face. Guys, I owe you a dancing cat. Everybody that donated, thank you very much. As soon as that didgeridoo comes in, I will let you guys know, but I owe you guys dancing cat.
They call me Cuba Pete. I'm the king of a rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Yeah.
I'm trying to read this, but it's good. You'll have time to check your email since you ain't going nowhere. I'm not going to check my email tonight. There's fucking shit in there I don't want to read. People like, this and that, and you did this, and the thing you said was incorrect, and I don't know why all of a sudden I decided I sound like Bill Cosby in a goddamn pudding commercial. Good night. I'm going to bed. So that's what the emails I get always remind me of. It's just like in my head, it winds up turning into Bill Cosby from the pudding pops is the good thing. That's what it turns into in my head, and I'm like, I just can't take most of my emails seriously. Guys, I love you all. Take it easy. See you next time. Today's Wednesday. I don't know what's going on with Friday. I was trying to get a guest, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So we will see what we see. Who knows? I might take Friday off. I don't know. I might not do a live feed on Friday, but if I do decide I'm gonna play video games, I'll let you guys know. And if you guys got gifted a membership, please go check out the Gilded server link that's in my community tab in the members only area. And there's a link to the Gilded server there. I'll pop it up again. I will pop it up again on there tonight before I go to bed. But if you got gifted a membership, go find that link so that you can join the Gilded server. And then when you get to the Gilded server, DM me to give you access, but you've got to make sure that your name that you use on the Gilded server matches your name that you use here on YouTube so that I can bounce it against the membership stuff. Because honestly, you're not getting much of the benefits if you don't use the Gilded server. I do the giveaways there. That's where I announce who won. And it's just not, you're just not like, I'm not going to try and do a big feed and all that stuff and try and get a hold of members and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's just easier if I do it in the Gilded server. I send a DM. If you don't respond to the DM, then 2 days later, I put the item back in for a redraw. So, I very rarely do live giveaways. YouTube doesn't like it when you do that shit. They get all bent out of shape. So I saw you did, Nathan. I haven't responded yet. I haven't had a chance. It's still back there. I had stuff that I sent out that came back. I screwed something up on the big Microtech buoy that John P sent me, and I let him know. I was like, I sent it out like last week, and it showed back up at my house today. The mailman was knocked at the door. I was like, hey, I was like, I just sent that out like a week ago. And he's like, yeah, it's not delivered. So I was like, shit. So I got to make sure I have his correct address. It's probably just that I wrote it wrong. So I took it out of the box. I'm going to repackage it, get it back to him. So, guys, that's it. I'm out. I love y'all. My stomach hurts. I want to go lay down. If I do decide to do a live stream on the gaming channel, it'll probably be in about an hour or so. I'll do it from my bedroom. So, guys, that's it. I love y'all. Take it easy. I'm out.